And oh yeah, Swiss Beats got on the Breakfast Club, and he insinuated or kind of put it out there that there may possibly be a Nicki Minaj and Lil Kim versus in the works. How do you feel like that plays out if that were to hypothetically happen?
Want to rumble with the B, huh?
I think this would be interesting in the fact that
The whole family.
this is the first time that we've actually had a generational versus, because usually it's people from the same era and
Mm-hmm.
people from Nicki's era, like Mad Max, if he's still in the chat, they would tell you that Nicki would wash Kim, and people from Kim's era would tell you that Kim would wash Nicki. So
She might
then
have
it
been washing
becomes
Kim's dishes after Kim get done eating her food.
then it
She ain't
becomes one of those
washing,
things. What do you
little
play?
Kim.
Then it becomes one of those things. What does Nicki play? Because Nicki has the bigger catalog, right?
Most dudes can't wash Kim, Mike. What are we talking about?
I
Kim
want to
can
see it.
wash most of these dudes.
I want to see it. I want to see it because people feel like Kim will get washed, and
You don't know. Mike, there are grown men walking around here that we think are great lyricists that don't want that smoke.
what do
Like,
you
Mike, let me
think?
ask you something.
What do you think Kim plays?
I don't know, Mike, let me ask you something right
Yeah,
quick.
go ahead.
You think Ray and Ghost beat Kim in the verses?
Yeah, I think so. But
You
again, I
sure?
might be biased to that.
You sure? You think Common beat Lil Kim in the verses?
Now that'd be difficult. No, I don't.
Black Thought beating Lil Kim in the verses?
No,
You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mike, you think most AKA Yasin or Talib beating Lil Kim in the verses?
I don't think so.
But y'all think Nicki is.
Nicki's one of the most successful
Ain't nobody trying
artists.
to hear that successful
Period.
shit. I'm talking about the songs. What
I'm just saying that's she's successful for the songs. Like
Mike, you
all of
gotta
her
have the
stuff is
records,
charted.
Mike. Mike, you gotta have the records.
Listen, man, if I had money on it, I'm picking Kim. But I
Like,
think it's interesting because
nope,
again, sonically it's generational. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the
nope.
stuff that I'm not really a
Mike,
big fan of when it comes to Nicki, a lot of people are though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't talking about that, Mike. I'm talking. Think about this. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta look at it like from the perspective of how people really rock with people, and this is what I'm saying. Like Mike, if they do this versus, they're going to be 45-year-old women dressing like they're 21 again, like for Kim. You understand what I'm saying? That shit gonna hit different when Kim shit drop. Like when No Time drop, Mike. That's like when Ain't No Half Stepping by Big Daddy Kane drop. That ain't no regular record.
Listen, I'm with you, man, and I think that
Record, Mike.
I
When Crush
think
on You drop, that ain't regular, Mike. When the Quiet Storm remix drop, that ain't regular. When the All About the Benjamins verse, that ain't regular. She not regular.
I'm not gonna be.
Take
I'm
money, play his anthem. I
yeah.
need you tonight. Oh no, Mike, it's too much burn.
No,
It's
I
too
feel you.
burn. Put your lighters up since we talking about burn. Mike, the jump off.
Yeah,
How many licks? No matter what people say. You want me to keep Mike? No.
she got joints.
No.
She got joints. I think where Nicki and Nicki made a choice, and similar to what I say about Eminem, right? I think Nicki made a choice early on to say, you know what, I'm gonna make my music more so for over here than for the hip hop crowd per se, or try to split time. And so for her material, that core hip hop audience that does watch verses, I mean, because let's keep it real, like the versus audience is that hip hop urban dynamic.
Hold on,
And
Mike.
so Nicki is gonna miss some of that core audience because of a lot of her catalog caters to, another demographic.
That's what I'm trying to say, Mike. You got to look at it from this perspective. Let me just break it down for you. If they doing this is Nicki and Kim. This is Queens and Brooklyn. Mike, they doing that in the garden.
Yep.
That Kim, Mike.
You can't go out there and
Kim.
you can't go out there and play starships. You can't.
They got to take
And
Mike.
Nicki
That's
and
Brooklyn
Kim can't
Queens.
go
That's
out there and
Nicki
do
and Kim.
Lady
That's going to the
Marmalade.
garden, Mike. That's some rap shit.
And again,
Seen what the Locks did.
Kim can't go out there and do Lady Marmalade either.
Think about this. If the
So,
Locks and Dipset got the Garden, you think Nicki and Kim is not a Garden affair? No, that's a Madison Square Garden affair. That's Brooklyn and Queens.
oh yeah, most definitely. Leroy
That's
Green with the super
Mike.
chat says, Coop, once Nicki does the verse on for Monster.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again. First of all, Kim got about 10 verses better than that verse. Stop talking about that verse like that verse is everything.
You think Kim got 10 verses better than the Monster verse?
At least 5. I might have been exaggerating with the 10. At least 5. The Quiet Storm remix verse is better. Mike, to be honest with you, I think the first verse on No Time is better. The verse on All About the Benjamins, Mike, is one of the best verses ever. I don't care what anybody says. That's definitely better than any shit Nicki's ever put down.
You think the first verse on No Time is better than the Monster verse?
Yes. Shit, I think all the verses on No Time better than the Monster verse. I was just giving you the first one. Right back at you, the one Cleopatra, digging in your stash. She got more style, Mike. Styles make fights. Let me see, what else she got? Ooh, you want to know what was one of her better verses? Remember the We Don't Need It off the Sunset Park soundtrack? Some bitches do and some bitches don't. Ride a dick till they bust shit. I know I won't. Niggas come
They say you tripping in the chat, Coop.
If you ask me, no, I mean she's just better. She's just a better MC, Mike. She make better songs. She make better records. If she play We Don't Want It, Mike, that's a better. Like that shit gonna ring in the garden, Mike.
I think
if she play We Don't Want It in the garden and Seeds come out, if you ain't sucking, we don't want it. But no, the whole garden gonna be singing that shit, Mike. It was a whole jam.
I think Labella Mafia was her underrated album.
She made more anthems than Nicki for this culture. And it's gonna ring out if they go toe to toe. It is.
People think Nicki might get her. I'm looking at the chat right now. People are saying Nicki got style and stuff too.
Hey, Mike. This time, if that happens, you and me, we go into the garden together about that shit.
I want to see this. Jermaine Johnson with the super chat says, everybody knows every single...
Like,
what's
15 to 5. I'll put a number on it like I'm Ali. She'll beat Nicki 15 to 5. 20 records, 5. Nicki only getting 5 records off Kim.
Wow.
And that's if she bring all her A game. She better bring her A+ game.
Jermaine Johnson with the super chat says, everybody knows every single word to Kim's Quiet Storm verse and many of her other verses. What Nicki verse are we rapping word for word?
People don't even rap the Monster verse. That's what I'm saying. No.
And the Monster Crow. I know that verse.
Like, literally, if you go to a woman that's within our age demographic, like 35, hot damn hoe, here we go. The heart is a rock, bitch. Like, nuh-uh, stop that. You go run a rumble with the beat. No, they know these words. The Get Money, Mike. All that. No, it's too memorable. She's memorable, Mike.
I think she might have the best verse on All About the Benjamins, or the standout verse.
I told you, Mike, the Puff's part that Kiss wrote is the most quotable, which I want to be ball. But every other quotable line that you remember from that song, really?
Dressed in all black like the owner. How your friends singing, this is for my homie. And you know me, for making niggas so sick. Yo, she killed that shit.
Murder, you know she wrote it. German Ruger for your ass, bitch, deep-throated.
Know you want to feel the room because it's platinum coated.
Mike, that's some of the illest shit I ever heard. Know you want to feel the womb because it's platinum coated. Oh, it's like she's stellar, Mike. She's stellar on the mic. Nicki don't want that. Because you know what it is? In the biggest moments, she shows up.
Somebody said I rap like Montel Jordan. That's hilarious.
The bigger the moment, Mike, the better she does is what I'm saying, Mike. Like, the bigger the moment is, the better she gets. Nicki don't got it like that. So think about all the big moments she was put in position to have. Like, think about this. Okay, so she got No Time, right? She got, what else she have as a single? Crush on You?
Mm-hmm.
She's got Get Money. She's got Play His Anthem. She's got the Get Money remix. She's got I Need You Tonight. She's got Put Your Lighters Up. She's got the Jump Off. She's got How Many Licks. She's got the Quiet Storm remix. She's got All About the Benjamins remix, Mike. I'm already at 11. You feel me? She got Magic Stick with 50. She got shit everywhere, Mike. That ain't even like getting into like some of like the deeper stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you don't want that.
You don't seem to be giving Nicki any credit though. You don't think that Nicki got,
songs. I just named 11 off rip. You got 11 Nicki records off rip for me, Mike? It's
Peter,
legendary. I didn't name regular records. Every song that I just named is legendary.
you don't like Moment in Life?
So one.
It's not a moment. That's not a moment for
That's
Nicki.
one.
Peter Parks with the super chat says Kim is the originator. Nicki would have a problem because her pop hits won't ring off like that.
You don't understand.
Like when you go on to, all right, I'm gonna go on to Apple Music real quick. That's not even a plug. It's just what I'm doing. So if I pull up Nicki, right, the top songs are Motorsport. That's a Migos song. Fifi, that's 6ix9ine song. Big Bank, that's YG featuring 2 Chainz. Ball for Me, that's Post Malone's song. And Only, that's the one with Drake and Wayne. Hot Girl Summer, that's Megan's song. All Eyes on You, that's Meek's song.
She don't want this.
And Do You Mind, that's DJ Khaled's song. Now let me pull up Kim and see what I want to see what the first 10 Kim songs are.
I forgot about Lady Marmalade, Mike. That's what I'm saying. She don't want this smoke. Even on that reaching outside the box stuff, it's like, no, Kim don't even have Nicki don't even have a Lady Marmalade.
All right, so the ones that pull up for Kim is Let It Go. That's, Keisha Cole featuring Missy. Then you got Lady Marmalade. Then you got I Can Love You. That's Mary. Then you got Magic Stick.
Classic. Another classic, Mike.
Then you got Magic Stick. Then you got Quiet Storm remix. Then you got The Jump Off. Then you got Crush on You. And Money, Power, Respect. It's interesting.
Mike, I told you she got stuff everywhere. Classic.
And at least, I would say, of these 8 songs mentioned, 3 of them are hers. None of those songs that I mentioned, except for Only, on Nicki's top 8, were her songs. So, I mean, I just go by that because, the streaming numbers culminate, to make these rankings. And so her biggest stream songs seem to be other people's records.
And what if Kim start doing the Rick Ross shit and pulling out the records from the album? What if she pull Queen Bitch out? Nicki ain't got nothing for Queen Bitch.
That shit's a classic.
That's what I'm saying. I just named 12
That's
records.
one of her best songs to me. I think that and No Time are my 2 favorite records from her.
Mike, Lighters Up.
Yeah, it's an anthem.
Mike, get your shit together with T.I.
I never was a big fan of that. You remember the song, I think this on La Bella Mafia, I Came Back For You?
Yeah.
Kanye West on the beat again.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. You know me, I'm the Kanye plug guy, right?
Remember Espacio with Black Rob?
I like Espacio. Espacio was dope.
The shit. She smashed on Espacio.
Hey, Ye, man. Ye needs to do a good music brunch, man. I'm doing too much defending to not get an invite to a brunch because I feel like I've possibly ruined my chances of going to 2 other brunches.
You need to stop defending that nigga though.
Gary Pierce with the super chat says, Kim is smashing Nicki, and I'm born and raised in Queens. 16-4. Easy.
Told you. I told you 15-5.
You're giving Nicki a couple. Andrew Williams with the super chat says, Kim's verse on I Can Love You Better with Mary is better than Nicki's verse.
Dipping on your ninja,
them pop records spent time making her career gonna get exposed versus Kim. Yeah, I mean, I've said this about Nicki. I mean, I get it. If that's your direction coming in, do your thing. And I think she did that well. But when you have to come back to hip-hop spaces, you kind of suffer. You know what I'm saying? Because that pop audience moved on.
Like you mean Madison Square Garden versus Lil Kim? Yeah.
I feel, like I said,
not gonna fly in the building.
I feel the same way about, Eminem's catalog. That's why it doesn't play well, because he was making music for another audience. You know what I'm saying? And Nicki's gonna see that too. She's gonna have to play the Bees in the Trap and stuff like that from her catalog. At least she has some. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it'll be enough against somebody like Kim. Kim didn't really derail.
Trap is not in one of those 12 records that I named.
It's not.
She in trouble.
They say I'm not getting an invite to the good music brunch either. Okay.
Very problematic because people definitely feel like.
I guess we got to do our own brunch.
They think Kanye's running mate. like Joe Biden and Kamala running. It's Ye and Mike B.
Shout out to Ye. Let's
Don't
get
shout
him.
that out. We don't even know where this nigga is.
Right. He's somewhere creating. Oh, the other thing Swiss Beats said on the Breakfast Club interview that I thought was interesting, he said that his 5-year-old son helped Kendrick Lamar get out of writer's block. And I thought about it, and Kendrick,
Say
based
anything.
on Billboard's estimation, second greatest MC of all time. Now, there's no shame in having writer's block. I think everybody has a stint where they don't feel as creative as they once did. People are on a roll, they're on a roll. I think Supreme Clientele is one of those times when a nigga's just on a roll. But can you be the second greatest MC of all time and have a 5-year writer's block
No,
in your prime?
5-year writer's block. You just need to snap out of it and make something dope. So here's what I'll tell you. Let's say in that 5-year gap that Rakim was gone from 92 to 97, that he suffered from some writer's block.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he gave us It's Been a Long Time. The Saga Begins. New York. The 18th Letter Intro. The Mystery. Who Is God? When I'm Flowing. No, there's classic joints on there. And so when I'm talking about the Kendrick album, it's like, no, 5-year break, writer's block happened, life happens, you're going through things, you need therapy, I understand all that. Where the classic records at, fam? I ain't even asking you to make a classic anymore if you're taking a 5-year break. I'm asking people, where are the classic songs at? Mike, where's the It's Been a Long Time? Mike, he made the song, It's Been a Long Time, because he was aware of the fact that he had been gone for 5 years and he wasn't just about to skip over it. You know what I'm saying? The first 2 songs are Guess Who's Back and It's Been a Long Time. It's him acknowledging, I know that y'all have been gone and y'all have missed me. Here's some product. Even Guess Who's Back is a dope record. I just think It's Been a Long Time and The Saga Begins should have been the first and second singles respectively, followed by Guess Who's Back.
And you don't think Kendrick did that on Mr. Morale?
Stay a While. Remember Stay a While? Stay a While's dope.
You don't think Kendrick did that on Mr. Morale, though?
What I'm trying to tell you is that the 18th Letter album, do I think that it's Volume 1, which came out the same day?
Mm-hmm.
No. Do I think that it's dope? And do I think it's reflective of the guy that at the time was considered to be the greatest MC of all time? And did he give us evidence of that? Yes, I think all of those things. So for people who felt like Kendrick was the best, and for people who felt like it was like that, and I want to be clear when I'm saying this too, Rakim's 4-album run is just as good as Kendrick's up into that 5th album. Because here's the reality of the matter. Kendrick don't have no paid in full follow the leader or let the rhythm hit him. He don't. Good Kid, Mad City's not better than any 3 of those albums. Maybe Let the Rhythm Hit him. Maybe.
That could be generational talk.
Nah, Mike. Think about the records that don't let the rhythm hit them that are classic, and tell me how many classic joints turn Good Kid, Mad City.
I'm a Rakim guy, and I'm gonna pick the Rakim.
Damn that being a guy, Mike. It ain't about if you a guy. It's about what the records say. I ain't talking about being no fan. I'm talking about record for record.
You think Good Kid, Mad City is? I'm sorry. You think that Let the Rhythm Hit Him is better than Good Kid, Mad City?
I'm about to pull up Let the Rhythm Hit Him.
Anime Bros podcast with the super chat says Mike wants to chill with the KKK. No, that's not. Obviously not. I don't think that would fare well for myself as far as chilling goes.
Okay, Mike. Mike, let's just pause for a second. You ask if Good Kid, Mad City is better than Let the Rhythm Hit Him. Let's just go ahead and start at the top.
Let's go. Hold on.
No. It's 11 songs, Mike. Where is the In the Ghetto, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, or Mahogany on Good Kid, Mad City? Name one record better than the 3 records I just named.
Go for it again. You said Ghetto.
Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, In the Ghetto, and Mahogany. Name one record on Good Kid, Mad City better.
Now, one would say that you could put
Money Trees.
You could put Mad City up against Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em.
No, you can't.
Money Trees is pretty great. You want to put Money Trees up against Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em?
Mark, that's not good enough. That's what I'm saying. If what you got if the best thing that you got is Money Trees, you think, Mike? I'm asking you this. Do you honestly think that Money Trees is better than Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em? Not the album, the song. Like, you honestly think that?
To me, it's not, but I could see someone saying
I can
that.
see somebody making an
Yeah,
argument, Mike.
because Money Trees is a very good song. It's a great song. It's well
It's a
put together.
classic. No, I
The
think it's a
hook, the
classic
beat,
song,
the
Mike.
bridge. You know what? The rhyme performance from Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, and again, Rakim being the best lyricist I ever heard, and as a lyricist of the vein of lyricists that I love, that makes me lean towards that. But it's not a crazy thought to say that Money Trees is a better song.
Hold on. Mahogany or Poetic Justice?
I I mean, I think Poetic Justice could win that. We didn't even go to Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Like, no,
I think
man.
Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is the best. That's my personal favorite song on there.
And then we're not even talking about records like Mad City. Or we talk
Backseat Freestyle.
Backseat Freestyle, yeah. The Art of Peer Pressure.
But also,
That's a
too,
tough
like,
album.
no, it's a tough album. Okay, so let's say Good Kid, Mad City is better than Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em. Is it better than Paid in Full or Follow the Leader, G?
It's not better than Paid in Full. Now that's out of the question.
No, that's not the question.
Now Follow the Leader, we could have another debate possibly,
Okay, so we're gonna start at the top again, Mike. Except for this time, the top is much tougher.
It's much tougher.
Where's the Follow the Leader, Microphone Fiend, and Lyrics of Fury? I'll
Okay.
wait once again.
So this is
that's
what I would
If you
do.
think it's not Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em, if you go to Follow the Leader, oh Mike, don't sit up here and play around with me and tell me that Money Trees is even close to those three records that I named, because it's not.
So what I would do, I would put Money Trees up against Follow the Leader. I would put Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe up against Microphone Fiend. And then I would put Mad City up against Lyrics of Fury.
Those are all L's, Mike.
Even when you do that, I have so many more records left from Good Kid, Mad City.
Those are L's, Mike.
You think so?
Those are L's.
Gary Pierce with the super chat
3 L's
says,
off top, though, Mike. You're taking 3 L's off top. Are you sure? Like, so okay. So
I'm not sure of that. I mean, I listen. I know what my listening, ear is gonna go towards. But what I'm saying, for people who came up in the Good Kid, Mad City era, they would say those records are better. I mean,
why aren't people playing them? Because they're still playing these Eric B. and Rakim records we talking about. That's why I'm bringing those records.
You don't think they play Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe?
Like, you understand that the records I'm talking about are still getting, like, played. Like, they're still lauded. Like, who lauds these Kendrick records? Who walks around when they talk about Kendrick and talks about these records that you're talking about?
What do y'all think in the chat?
When we talk about Rakim, we talk about these records. So how classic are they? That's what I'm asking you.
So you're
nobody talking about these songs like that.
You're questioning the classic nature of Good Kid, Mad City.
I'm questioning the classic nature of the songs in relationship to when you have to go up against somebody who has truly made timeless classics that have stood the test of time. Now, was it a classic for then, or is it all-time classic? Because I'll tell you that there's what I like to call a classic for the times, and then there's all-time classics. I'll give you an artist, and I'll give you an example. Mike, I feel like Water for Chocolate is a classic for the times. I feel like B is an all-time classic.
Okay.